multiple days of doing physical work, and it compounds.
I don't know if I need to call the doctor and see if there's anything, or just ask Touhyville. Is there anything, our listeners,
Anti-aging?
No.
The fountain of youth.
Lord knows I take collagen, more collagen, but
right, but it's not about the look, it's about the body.
It's about my entire body falling apart. No, I'm looking for something, not a pain reliever or something to stop that feeling, like if it just like the angry feeling that's stronger than Tylenol or Aleve, but not oxy. I mean, I'm not looking to take like a muscle, like a woo-woo. I don't want to go into any sort of woo-woo state. And I need it over the counter. Is there any combo of anything you can do?
Let's see if I can find someone looking.
What are you doing?
Get a massage. That's what it says. What else are you going to do? It's your muscles.
No, because I would go to a chiropractor, but I can't stand that. Let me crack your back. That noise just like throws me.
No, it's your muscles. Your muscles
feel better
are
after this. No, I won't.
Or go a couple of days without moving and lifting and doing. Like, that's all it is. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not like we were, like I said, I just feel like I was so strong at one point. I just do. And it's weird because I can almost tell you what motion doesn't. And it's not anything, it's not necessarily like the heaviness. It's like being weird, hanging over a box and like doing that while you're like, I mean, you're not really squatting, you're like bending over or something.
All of it's just muscles you don't normally use.
I know.
That's all it is.
Go back to bed, muscles. I don't know. They would love to go back to bed. They're barking.
Right.
They're barking.
Yeah. I mean, and pain relievers do the trick. I mean, they do. I mean,
how many can you take though?
Well, you take,
I'm always afraid of killing myself. I don't know.
It's
2 every 4 hours. Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, when I take 2, it's.
And I'm just saying that on the radio because I'm a TikTok doc. This is all my medical advice is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, really. We should both say that. That would be horrible.
Let's see.
But there isn't anything. Then seriously, there isn't anything stronger than
anything in between.
Extra strength Tylenol or Aleve, and weaker than like a painkiller. Because I can't stand painkillers. I don't even take them when I have surgery. I don't like that feeling of like, where am I? And like you can't get up, like the groggy. Ugh.
I'm sure there's muscle relaxers. I'm sure there's things. Heating pad,
See, okay, so I
hot
like
bath.
A heating pad in the winter. I can't get myself a heating pad when I'm already hot. That's just, know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you're hot, then go outside. But don't work. Like the heat just the heat outside.
Yeah.
If it's 75, 80 degrees, will loosen you up.
Okay. I would just work on the little new thing we put out there with the new cushions and just see if I can chill today if it's not raining.
Oh, I was going to say work on. That's the whole point, is to not work on things. But I get what you just lay out there.
Yeah, with my computer work, not work on work more.
Your computer.
I can't. Yeah. Today was going to be flower day. I'm going to wait. I can't. Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to get them in the big one because it looks like I'm burying Dracula in my front yard right now. Good evening. Well, welcome to the toys.
It does look a little coffin.
Good evening. It does it not? All it's missing is the top.
Well, and we've got all these little lanterns out there to lead Dracula to where he's got to go.
Welcome to Transylvania.
Right. We're going to have a seance out there soon.
It does. Yeah. It does. But it does look pretty.
It looks great. It does. It's,
One.
Listen, it sounds silly. I like the little triangle of lights that we put up the other day. Like I like that, like to do the area, like the like that was. I thought that was cool. So anyway, We were talking about that guy on the skateboard. Today is viral video day of all days.
Wow.
Yep, I didn't know that till I got
that
there.
was really cool. When was that? What year was that?
I don't know.
Because I remember it was Ocean Spray. I
Mhm.
remember it was, I want to say it was 80s. Was it
No,
80s? You think it was later?
There wasn't viral video back then. I think this was, I want to say it was a Vine, but I could be wrong.
A potato flew around the room. Well, I still don't know the words to that. A potato flew around the room.
That's all I know.
A potato flew around the room. I just remember my kids said it. We would hear it, what, 20 times an hour?
Yeah.
And in that girl's voice, a
Mhm.
potato.
Yeah.
Okay, Ocean
Oh my
Spray
gosh.
skateboard guy.
His car broke down and he just grabbed his longboard and went down the highway on his way to work. That's how he did it, and just filmed himself
Okay.
with his phone.
Why does that say 2020? Is that can't be right?
Sure, that makes sense. What?
Seriously?
You think it was longer ago than that?
Yeah.
When do you think short form videos came into? I mean, this has all been going on now. Like, yeah.
Yeah, 2020 video.
Yeah.
Okay, I would have lost the pizza quiz and been mad about it. That's
Yeah.
your pizza quiz question today. In what year did TikTok Ocean Spray guy skateboarding
Do
down
people
the
know
highway?
about him? Yeah.
I thought everybody
Mhm.
did, because he didn't he? It was like it. He wasn't paid for it, but then
No.
here it was viewed nearly 87 million times.
All right. So today is viral video day. So what are we going to do?
We're proud of ourselves for I don't know, when we get 4,000.
Yeah.
We're because 3 days after I started on air, I almost laughed, because I almost thought it was like a God thing. Because I was
Mhm.
like, I don't know. I don't have Chrissy's laugh. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm a talker, but with friends, then you threw video in the beginning. So I'm like, okay, now I got to worry about what I look like at, 3:30 in the morning every morning. And then the third day we went viral that way, not this way, but
no, for us,
it was the most
I think it had
we've
over
ever had.
20,000 views. It was
Yeah.
a thing about a garbage bag. It was the idea that
I use my Walmart bags as garbage bags and take out my garbage anytime I cook and anytime I have a lot. More than a wrapper and a whatever, I use those and I get it out.
Yeah.
I cannot stand garbage in my house. Goodbye.
She can't stand garbage in the garbage can.
I don't. You know it. I
know.
love new garbage cans in there.
You didn't use your garbage can.
Correct.
When you were
it
living
was
on your
always
own.
lined, because it
Right.
drives me. You want to drive me crazy. Have an unlined garbage can anywhere. I will go. I'll bring garbage cans to your house if you have that. Even in the garage, I can't. Nails on the chalkboard. No. No. But I'm not obsessive compulsive.
No, but you know what that face was?
A little bit.
That face was, these are things that either you totally let go when you live with the kids and I, or have developed and grown since living on your own.
You don't remember. You think I just now got Cucamonga about garbage cans?
No. I'm saying about some of the OCD stuff like that. Well, we always had a garbage can. We threw garbage in there, and you had a plastic bag out. So there was
right,
there was a combo thing.
Right. Because with two kids, what are you you're gonna be bringing out garbage every 15 seconds. They breathe garbage. I mean, they just make messes everywhere.
Yeah, I can't
love them, but
pinpoint something now. But it comes up, like the things.
Seriously,
the things go in their spot. Everybody's got these things. Listen, my brother-in-law will walk into the kitchen, and he will have to turn the paper roll so that it's all even, it's
don't be in our kitchen. Don't be not taking things out of where they belong. Like if they're moved or they're 90 degrees to the wrong No. Don't leave don't make a pot of coffee and leave the coffee sitting there like I wouldn't even say overnight.
Till
like
tomorrow. Like,
no.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
No, you got to clean all that out. No.
And that was not the case when we were married. You did not do that. Yeah. We jumped the World Day. I don't know what that is. We jumped the World Day is all about going out with the crew or by yourself and doing parkour.
How do you spell parkour?
Parkour. The creators of the day say
training, discipline, and athletic activity where individuals traverse environmental obstacles by running, jumping, climbing. Oh, it's what you call it.
So it's just jumping.
What's the thing I tried to take, and I took 2 classes and he nearly killed me?
Yoga?
No. You jump on the box and you jump off the box and you pull a tire, you roll a tire down the road. It's I forget what they call it, but not for me. Do I look like I came and it was a beautiful guy who's was svelte. He's telling me about this 80-year-old and she's the strongest 80-year-old he knows. And I'm like, all right, she's 80. I'm 40. This should be all right. No, it wasn't.
Yeah. I took a class that in 2 days almost killed me. It was called algebra. I don't know if you ever took that class.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say recess.
Shrimp Scampi Day and Zipper Day. Oh, and World Wish Day. I almost missed that one. World Wish Day. So, So there you go. Those are all the things we're celebrating today. All right, we got to take a break. Let's go take a break. Then we'll wrap up the poll question from yesterday and get to today's poll question. Stick around.
This just into the newsroom, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes. A carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops, but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Save big money on your outdoor project now at Menards. We have everything you need to keep your outdoor power equipment running smooth so you can keep that lawn in tip-top shape or enjoy some time on your boat. Right now, all FVP lawn and garden and marine batteries are on sale. Check out our entire selection of FVP batteries today and view our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Morning is an important time of day.
Are you awake?
I am awake.
But I'm not happy.
It is way too early for this, guys. And I haven't even had my coffee yet.
So it's Tuesday.
Hey, it's only Tuesday.
Is it really?
Yep, nothing to get excited about.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about this. About what?
About what?
About this show.
What about this show?
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Portions of the show today brought to us by Steve's Specialized Services. Their big open house is this Saturday. They're getting their brand new big showroom ready. I saw them yesterday pouring concrete out there yesterday.
Wait, so that's going to be done by this Saturday? No. The log cabin thing.
I don't think the log cabin front is going to be done.
Okay, all right, because I was like, what?
I wouldn't
How
think.
fast do they throw this stuff together?
No, but I saw them laying the concrete yesterday, so they're getting closer. Yeah, but they'll have tons of great deals, discounts, door prices, up to $1,000 off on select models of your bad boy mowers, bandits. So in stock parts, 10% off. All kinds of great stuff going on this Saturday, 8 to noon at Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. So lots of great stuff going on over there. Also want to mention our friends over at Virks. Visit Virks Fine Jewelry at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing. In-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence at Virks.com. All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, and then we'll get to our poll question from today. By the way, Susie says, lovely good morning to you both. Have a fantastic, great day. You too, Susie. Lots of adjectives there on that one. We appreciate you, Susie, hanging out with us.
Always a delight.
Yes, thank you so much. Always very nice to hear from you. Yesterday, we asked, kind of speaking of Susie, would you or have you worked with your spouse or someone in your immediate family?
She did.
Yes, yes. They had a flower shop and the
prom or the wasn't it like, because I just got here when
right after it had closed, or was it open when you first got here?
Right when but for a minute.
Okay, so Jordan's was a flower shop. And then it was a women's boutique. It was
That's what it was.
Like
yeah,
gift
the
shop.
boutique.
And it was a lot of things. But for many years, it was the flower shop.
Yeah.
So that her and her husband owned. So 74% say yes, I have worked with a spouse or immediate family member. 5% said yes, I would. So that means let's just take the people that haven't done it. Only 5% said they would do it. And then 21% said, no, I would not be doing that.
Yeah.
Martha says, yes, I have a few times, and that's a lesson learned. And Tina said, not only did we work together, we were normally partners on the ambulance. She said this was an old job back in almost a decade ago.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Obviously, Cheryl and I are willing to work together multiple times. I think she changed her name to Martha and said lessons learned.
Oh, right. That's my undercover name.
All right. Let's get to today's poll question. So, big story over the last 24 hours is people hopping online. Now, I didn't see this, but you said people are hopping online, hopping mad, no pun intended, for Jump the World Day, that their carts in Temu or Shein. Now, I've never heard of Shein until just today.
Right.
So what is it?
Online garbage.
Oh, okay.
It's what they do. I never bought anything from either company on purpose because from what I read,
Mhm.
okay, they knock off designer stuff, make it in China for cheaper, and then sell it.
Got it. Okay.
But it's a big joke. Haven't you ever seen like them post like a tent? My tent arrived, and it'll cover your big toe, like so you think it's going to be like this, and then it shows up and it's like this.
I have seen those things with Temu.
The memes,
So
you know.
Shein is kind of the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
where you think you're ordering
Right,
a
just-
Batman figure and you get
And it comes
Man
and
of
it's
Bat guy. It's like
right, and it's like weird, and
Mhm.
it's an inch and a half tall, and
Uh,
you're like, okay, what am I doing with this? But you can't send it back. It's not, you're not going to send it back. So
a friend of mine got that. He ordered like a fire pit
uh-huh.
that he thought was like a fire pit, like a 2 foot across,
Mhm.
and it's a tabletop. It was literally it was the real. It was like just what you're saying. It was just. He
What
put
is
he
this?
goes, this is not what he goes, this is the picture that I ordered from. This is what I really got.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. My
Mhm.
friend Tony thought he was getting a little fire pit for out on his deck. And yeah.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so those two companies are based, I think, out of China.
Yeah.
And so the part that I didn't like was that they were taking other designers, like new and up and coming designers.
Mhm.
In order to get started, they charge. I mean, look, I'm the queen of like wearing stuff from these designers, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
Like I
Mhm.
love finding an original, colorful, Cucamonga, really neato designer.
Right.
So I never bought stuff from
Shein.
Shein or Temu, but people supposedly shopped, put stuff in their cart, went to bed,
Mhm.
woke up the next morning, and they had an import charge.
Mhm.
So an $18 item that they had, they went to bed, woke up, and there's a $37 additional charge. I guess they get free shipping.
Mhm.
So now this import charge is on there, and it's a monster. It's above whatever it is they're even purchasing.
Right. If their whole deal is selling cheap stuff,
Well, it's not going to be cheap anymore.
now it's not cheap. So that's
because of
it.
the tariffs. Because
Yeah.
it's 150%, I think, to China.
Yeah.
So what did they say? What was the response from Shein and Temu? Tough kebabs. We don't need you. Pay it, or we don't care about America.
Okay, so that's what you said
Mhm.
earlier today. And
Mhm.
I'm looking, I don't know if they said it or if Chinese government officials said that.
They did.
Oh,
I'm
both
saying
said that.
China said that, not
Oh, okay.
us.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know that the company Temu
Oh,
is saying
well,
we don't need you.
right. It's the same thing. You know what happens to you if you say, I'm really mad about this in China?
Oh, well, yeah, no, I get it.
You get to live
but
in prison forever.
yeah.
Like,
No, I
they
get it.
cut
But
your
yeah.
toenails off.
Yeah. But I'm sure they're not happy about it. I mean, unless Temu sells great in China.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is Temu big in China?
Well, it's probably good in Australia. It's probably good in Canada. It's probably good. If it's international, they're like, okay,
Oh.
screw the Americans. You go play with your ridiculous tariffs, and we're just going to sit here and sell to the rest of the world. And your people just won't be able to, your citizens won't be able to buy from us unless they
Got
want to
it.
pay an exorbitant import tax,
Got it. Okay.
which I'm trying to learn. I wish there was a class we were forced to take the Constitution test and
Mhm.
remember all the amendments and all this mishigas.
Mhm.
I wish I was smarter with what's really going on. Like politics.
Okay.
Not the politics of politics. I hate her, she hates me. This one's a Republican, this one's a Democrat, this
Mhm.
one's a liberal, this one I
Mhm.
get, yeah, I'm not interested in that because
Mhm.
I've never voted straight ticket ever.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to know once and for all, are tariffs is Donald Trump putting tariffs in place
Mm-hmm.
because he and his billionaire friends don't care that the rest of us little folk, normal folk
Mm-hmm.
who go to Strax or whatever can't afford anything anymore.
Mhm.
Like fact.
Mhm.
And if so, if we're like the majority, because there's only like, I don't know, 12 billionaires in the world or whatever it is, you know, why are we voting to like shoot ourselves in the foot here? So I'm trying to understand like the tariff thing or the immigration thing. I get there were some naughty people that came in here and it was like a free for all. And I get it that something had to be done with that. Then I read a 4-year-old was sent away or was grabbed with his mom and his brother, and the 4-year-old has terminal cancer and didn't have his meds. Or the guy that was the husband that was grabbed and he didn't do anything. He's a citizen. Or like there's so many of these stories. Like I just want to know like what's actually happening. Can we leave off all of the partisan like you know, and that definitely was a, you know, Democrat or those guys don't. Can I just get to understand this? Because I didn't elect Donald Trump, but if somebody did and they're a me, like they want to go to the grocery store, they want to buy eggs, they have 5 children, whatever it is, they want to, they're trying to make it. They're working third shift, whatever it is. What are they possibly thinking already? Like, that's what hurts my head. Like this kind of stuff. Okay. So now the tariff, yay, we're going to get them. We're going to get them. Except that it's my cart in America. That's like, what's the long-term gain? Is it like all of a sudden we stop buying Chinese? And then if we're doing that, I'm lost as to how we're making America great, I guess. If we buy the slogan, I'm going to buy the slogan. Know what I mean?
I
Or
do.
do you feel the same?
I do.
And kids, especially like our kids, yeah, I guess they had to take the Constitution test because they did. They actually had to take it again. Didn't they have to take it twice? Like once in 8th grade and then once in high school or something?
So we had to. I brought this up one morning on the air, and I think I found out that in Indiana, you don't have to take it twice. You have to take it once, I think, in high school.
Okay.
I had to take it in junior high and high school.
Either way, somewhere in there in history or some sort of there should be civil like we should understand this stuff. Don't you think?
Sure.
Because we really don't. And I know I blamed it before now. Okay. I blamed it on the fact that I was at Jewish parochial school where I took so much Jewish history and Bible that there really wasn't any time for anything but one history class. Like, so I know some American history, but not my strong suit at all. You know, or what goes on between governments or what kind of governments everybody has and all this stuff. I just don't, big picture wise, I'm pretty stupid when it comes to the effect of what I'm doing on the world. Same thing. I would love a class in, there's a poll question. What kind of classes would you like your kids to take? I would like balancing a checkbook or your bank account or money management. And then I would also love to understand the impact of my behavior on future green world. Like if I don't recycle, what am I doing to my future generations, if anything?
Okay.
Like an Al Gore. I would love Al Gore to teach my class.
Okay.
Because I have no idea about that either. So I'm always like, okay, really? If I throw my paper plate in a little thing and I put it in a blue bin, that's going to make a big deal. So I would love to know more about that because I feel like extremely stupid.
All right. I don't know.
I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel like you get like the important stuff, or do you just live your life and you just pray for the best?
Probably more of the latter.
Pray for the best.
But I get what you're saying. I mean, and there was a lot there and what time we have, but as far as finding the truth about all this stuff.
Yeah.
I keep thinking at some point the pendulum has to swing the other way. Because there's such a divisiveness that all these networks have to do is post a story, and it's just I saw it this morning.
It was like your eyeballs hurt. Yeah.
And it's all just it's all hate from both sides.
Right, but
Like,
I don't
so, yeah.
want to get involved. That's where I don't want to get involved. I either want to exact change and control what I can control myself and through my family. Like that's where the education of all that stuff comes in. I've raised 2 girls. I haven't told them to recycle. We didn't recycle at all. So like, did I miss an important lesson that I should have given them on the world
I would imagine,
and about
you know,
caring
but
about that kind of
I'm in the
stuff?
same
I don't
boat.
know.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
in the
mean?
same boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lori says, I went to a place, I went to place an order on Temu yesterday at checkout. There was a 97% import tax. So almost you're paying almost double.
97%. So they just don't want, they're done. I mean, to ask her if she bought, Lori, if you're listening, did you buy?
Let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
So she says, no way. They have a warehouse in California. The stuff ordered from there, no import charge. I see moving more warehouses to U.S. And employ Americans.
Oh, okay.
So I see what you're saying, but if the products are coming from over there, if it's just a warehouse, they're not making the products. So,
okay, so now I get it. Okay, so then that's hopefully going to cause people to manufacture here instead of manufacturing in China.
I think that's the hope. I think that's the hope, but
got it.
And I'm no financial expert, and nor am I going to pretend to be one. But I would guess in China that you pay them a lot less to make all these things. That's why they cost a lot less. Here in America, we all want to make more money. We all want to get paid more. Our cost of living is a lot more. So yes, it'll all stay American, but it's all going to cost us more. And I think an economist will say that eventually that will all cycle. We'll all be making more money because it's all here in America. We'll all be paying more money. So it'll all cycle. In the meantime, it's going to be hard to get up there. So, and that's just a dumb guy's, layman's version.
So we're rolling the snowball up the hill.
Maybe. I don't know. That's our hope.
Okay.
Okay. So all that said,
yeah,
our poll question today is, will this affect your buying? The added tariffs charges on things from Temu and Shein
and other everywhere. I mean, it's just obvious, I guess, in the carts there.
Will that affect your buying from Temu and Shein?
So did Lori say whether or not she bought her? Did she check out?
Didn't.
She said no way.
She just says low prices won't last forever. That's all she said.
Okay.
So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back and get into what's happening and much more.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 8 a.m. Partly sunny and windy, with the temperature rising to 76 by 10 a.m., then falling to around 69 during the remainder of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 44. Wednesday, a 40% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 67. Wednesday night, showers and possibly thunderstorms. Breezy with a low around 58. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms again with a high near 72. Thursday night, showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then more rain. Mostly cloudy with a low around 51.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Vierk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierk's, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierk's has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierk's help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house. From foundation to roofing, gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Ida's Mexican cuisine in the heart of downtown Rensselaer. Whether you're enjoying Ida's secret family recipe, birria tacos, or any of their mouth-watering made-from-scratch menu items like burritos, enchiladas, or fajitas, no visit to Ida's is complete without one of their to-die-for margaritas. Made with freshly squeezed lime juice, served ice or frozen. Enjoy the sounds of live mariachi with a mariachi band from Chicago, performing from 5 until 8. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Ida's on their beautiful outdoor patio in the heart of downtown Rensselaer.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Find the award-winning service you need with shelter insurance agent Lauren Berenda on 231 in Rensselaer.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Oh, it's going to be a great day.
This is Tuesday.
What? No way. Today is Tuesday.
Who's ready to go nuts?
What do you say? Who wants to help me out? Who wants to put on a show?
I'm talking microphones, everything.
What about personality?
Personality. I don't have a personality.
So fake it until you make it. Fake it till you make it.
I'll get the ball rolling.
It's showtime, baby.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. Opening day this Saturday. Lots of great stuff. Our friends from Culp Family Farms will be out there. Coffin Coffee going to be out there. Is it Eli's Micrograins? Okay. I got that right. Might need my glasses. Front Street Bakery going to be out there. Yeah. Just Elaine's Farm Produce. Just all kinds of good stuff is going to be out there at the farmers market. Good fresh goodies. Good fresh goodies. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Just lots of fresh stuff out there. Just
it's just farmers markets are a great way to start your weekend on the right foot. They just are 7:30 to 11:30. Right outside the courthouse. Parking, street parking on Cullen.
Yeah. So,
it's not huge, like you're not walking for hours and hours and hours, but
it's
the fresh stuff, locally grown, gorgeous produce.
Yeah.
Fruits, vegetables, breads, and we never know what we're going to find.
Right. We'll get some meat, then we'll pick out other stuff that goes with it.
You get the mushroom guy,
the Hoosier fungi.
Right. He's a fun guy.
We're turning into those twins that speak at the same time.
Oh, gosh.
All right, let's see what's happening. A former Disney employee who hacked into the company's servers to alter its restaurant menus has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for hacking into Disney and changing their menus. He did thankfully escape the maximum punishment, which was being forced to ride It's a Small World all day. He had to ride that all day.
I don't know if I heard about that story.
I didn't either. Yeah. Keep it on the down low at Disney. They don't want to ruin the magic. Today, I mentioned all those days. Today is also Poem in Your Pocket Day. So it's the only day I can put my hand in my pocket and just tell people I'm straightening out my Longfellow. But
Oh my gosh. Forgive him. He needs help.
Pete Davidson says he's been fooling everyone with his public persona. So that means he's been trying to not be funny? He's been doing that on purpose, maybe?
Help me with this whole thing. What? Because he's doing like national commercials, and I don't understand it at all.
I don't understand
First
that
thing,
appeal. Yep.
take a shower before you show up to tape the commercial. Second, I can't. He looks. I can't.
I don't understand the appeal. Steven Spielberg revealed his pick for the greatest American movie of all time. So congratulations to all those who made Dudes, Where's My Car?
Oh,
no,
geez.
no, probably not that one. And lastly, we heard about this yesterday. Bill Belichick's girlfriend shut down an interview when he was asked about their relationship. And then she went back to math class. We're having fun here on a Tuesday morning. At least we're trying. We're doing our best to put a smile on your guys' faces as you get ready for work and do your thing. We'll take a break, come back. We got Frank with sports, and then Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Moms mean so much to us for so many reasons.
She makes the best grilled cheeses that I ever had. Watching some shows with her. That she takes me to the park. I make cake with her. She gives me a good night kiss. When she spent time with me.
Show your mom the love she deserves through the perfect gifts and forever flowers from another season in DeMott. She'll love you for it. Guaranteed.
To all our moms out there, thank you for all you do, day in and day out. Happy Mother's Day from all of us at another season.
Another season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Northbound lanes of Interstate 65 were blocked for several hours 2 miles south of the Lowell exit beginning yesterday morning. Sergeant Glenn Fifield, public information officer with the Indiana State Police at the Lowell Post, tells us what happened.
A truck hauling an oversized piece of equipment ran into the concrete construction barrier separating the north and southbound lanes. You got 2 lanes shifted over northbound, and then there's a concrete wall. This oversized load struck that wall, and it's hung up on top of that wall. And once again, DeMotte and Newton County is experiencing heavy traffic flow.
NDOT said all lanes reopened at 12:30 yesterday. A different intersection will be created at US 41 and State Road 14 in Newton County, but it will be very similar to one 5 miles south at State Road 114. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced work on building a new median U-turn. Will get underway on or after Monday, May 5th. There will be alternating lane closures on US 41 between County Road 225 north of State Road 14 and Division Road to the south. Work will be ongoing at this intersection through mid-November. Motorists should be prepared for changing traffic patterns in the area and delays during peak times. Last Tuesday, the Indiana Supreme Court Disciplinary Commission rejected Attorney General Todd Rokita's motion to dismiss a pending ethics complaint against him. Last November, the Supreme Court reprimanded Rokita as he admitted to violating certain rules, but the disciplinary commission said he recanted shortly thereafter. This led to the current complaint filed by the commission last February. The Attorney General stated the action against him was politically motivated and an attack on free speech. Attorney General Rokita was in Rensselaer recently, and our news department asked him for a comment.
In this disciplinary commission that meets in secret, really accountable to no one. Here I am, elected by a wide majority of the people of Indiana. I will always tell the people of this state the truth. That's what I did in this case. That's what I will do in every case. If there's consequences to that, so be it. There shouldn't be, because we did everything correctly. If we have to, we'll prove that in court.
The Indiana State Police at Lafayette announced they recognized 2 Good Samaritans recently for their heroic actions following a rollover crash along southbound Interstate 65 in White County, about 3 miles south of the State Road 18 exit. This took place last October. The 2 women were Ms. Tana McKinley from Allen County and Ms. Siri Sehu of the Lafayette area. The women were able to pull an elderly man from his vehicle that began to catch fire. Moments later, the car was fully engulfed in flames. No one was injured. The 2 ladies each received the life-saving award for their bravery and swift action. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
71-year-old Bonnie Walker of Rensselaer passed away on April 23rd. The celebration of life service for Bonnie Walker will be Thursday, May 1st from 5 until 7 p.m. at Faith Pentecostal Church in Rensselaer. Memorials may be made to the Lewy Body Dementia Association online at lbda.org. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 62-year-old Jackie Davis of Wheatfield passed away on April 27th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon on Thursday, May 1st at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Jackie Davis will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield at noon on Thursday with Pastor Tim Hester officiating. Interment will be at the Cemetery of the Resurrection. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 84-year-old Sylvia Tilly Edwards of Rensselaer passed away on April 16th. Graveside services for Tilly Edwards will be held on Saturday, May 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 8 a.m. Partly sunny and windy with the temperature rising to 76 by 10 a.m., then falling to around 69 during the remainder of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 44. Wednesday, a 40% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 67. Wednesday night, showers and possibly thunderstorms. Breezy with a low around 58. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms again with a high near 72. Thursday night, showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then more rain. Mostly cloudy with a low around 51.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. Brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting with yesterday's docket of area high school baseball, high scoring for Rensselaer Central at home, yet they lose 17-15 to Lafayette Central Catholic. A lot less offense between Kankakee Valley visiting Hobart. However, Kankakee Valley takes a 1-0 defeat in extras, played in 8 innings. It also took 8 innings for West Central at home to top Caston 15-14. Tegan Holly sparking the Trojans lineup, a 5-hit day, 3 RBIs, 5 hits as well with a run knocked in for Connor Huber. He scored 4 times. Besides Holly, 3 RBIs each for Zane Wall and Tate Lehman. While pitching for the Trojans, 9 Ks, 2 walks over 5 innings. North Newnan falls 16-4 at Delphi. Also on the road, Tri-County ends up on the losing end against Rossville, 9-5. Benton Central 16-6 road winners against Fountain Central. 2 hits, 2 RBIs for Nolan Winkler, Landon Arredondo, and Kadrick Tyson, both a hit and 2 RBIs. Tyson's lone hit, a home run. To local high school softball played yesterday, it was 16-8. Rensselaer Central victors over host Twin Lakes. Bombers with a pair of home runs from Kylie Spencer and Bryn Hannon. Each drove in 3. With 4 RBIs on 3 hits, Riley Moore. Kankakee Valley loses at Lowell 5-1. A 12-0 win for North Newnan on the road against Benton Central. A 5-inning 1-hitter for the Spartans, Cindy Rainford. 15 strikeouts, no walks. Rainford at the plate, 4 hits, 3 for doubles, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Likewise, 3 doubles and 2 RBIs for June Busboom. A 3 RBI game with 2 hits, courtesy of Ryland Clems. The Remington Community Park hosts Tri-County downs Clinton Prairie 13-6. 3 runs knocked in, 3 hits apiece for both Bella Dominguez and Jaden Martin, while Madeline Nevitt also had 3 RBIs. Her lone hit a triple. On the mound, Nevitt 9 Ks, working 6 innings. At home, it was West Central 9-4 over Caston. Cassidy Lattimore drove in 3 Trojan runs on 2 hits. Jaylee Glassford went the distance, 7 innings, 9 punch-outs, 2 walks. Today's slate of area high school baseball, Rensselaer Central heads off to Lafayette Central Catholic. Kankakee Valley's at home with Hobart. It's North Newnan and West Central. South Newnan welcomes in from across the state line Watseka. Tri-County hosts at the Remington Community Park North White. Benton Central treks over to West Lafayette. High school softball also part of today's area high school sports agenda. Rensselaer Central heads off to the Remington Community Park to take on Tri-County. Kankakee Valley at home meets Lowell. South Newnan ventures across the state line to match up with Watseka. West Central travels to Hebron. At home, Benton Central goes up against Twin Lakes. NBA playoffs, Pacers foresee a trip into the second round. If they can get past the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 5 tonight at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, Pacers currently lead their first round best-of-7 series 3-1. MLB, it's the start of a 3-game set at home for the White Sox against the Milwaukee Brewers tonight. Cubs also begin 3 tonight at the Pittsburgh Pirates. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We are looking for the price today on Pepsi half-liter six-packs. On sale at Stragan Man Till. When I say they're on sale, I just mean through today. Tomorrow's a brand new sale flyer. So, let me know the price on Pepsi half-liter six-packs at Stragan Man Till. 219-866-4104. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Making an Impact, sponsored by Grainger. Gen Space is an LA-based senior center unlike any other. 85-year-old founder Wallace Annenberg knew how much it was needed.
I was going to do something that specialized, certainly in an older generation that would be interested in coming together like this.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers professional-grade supplies and solutions, made for every industry and backed by product experts. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Hi friends, this is Keith Hernandez. Ever notice that when your shop needs a part, Napa is there? It's no accident. Napa spent 100 years building nationwide networks of parts and know-how for one reason, to keep businesses moving. Whether you've got a fleet of 500 trucks or a single bay garage, they've got you covered with the parts and expert service you need when and where you need it. Because at Napa, they are the pros that know how to keep you running at full speed. Find the parts you're looking for at NapaOnline.com.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
All right, congratulations to Joe in Rensselaer and Carla in Rensselaer. Both got in to let me know. Pepsi half-liter six-packs are on sale this week for just $2.99 at Stragan Man Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StraganManTill.com. You get the in-store sale prices. You can set it up for pickup or delivery. You get your online coupons, reward points, and more. Stragan Man Till, life made simple, food made easy. That's StraganManTill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI 98 Gold Facebook pages here in just a little bit. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Man Till and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Illiana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
5:55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Touhyville. Now even two-ear.
It's Tuesday.
And now it's time again for your
Favorite show.
Better be good.
Why? Why does it have to be?
Why would they keep tuning in?
Wouldn't tune in.
That wouldn't be a good thing for you.
And why is that?
Why? Why is that?
Because if you don't, you'll miss it.
Miss what? Greatest show ever.
It's the greatest show of all time.
On a Tuesday?
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Boom! It's showtime!
Listen, whether it's a Tuesday or a Friday or a Wednesday or a Thursday, we don't really try to do a better show on Monday, but whatever show it is, whatever day, yeah, we'll try to make it the greatest show ever. On a Tuesday? Yeah, on a Tuesday. We do what we can.
Yeah.
Good morning to everybody jumping in on our video. Larry, Tina, Tiffany, Madison, all jumping in and saying hello. Good morning. Portion of the show is brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the different movie times for the movies coming up this weekend. So they have movies Wednesday through Sunday at the Fountain Stone Theater. This Wednesday, you can go see. Oh, interesting. Okay. There's a movie called Until Dawn. And I'm not sure if it's based on the video game, but it looks like it is. So there's a video game called Until Dawn. And it's done very much like a movie. And it was one of our No. It was a game that Harley and I played. And she liked really just letting me run the game. But in the game, you're making decisions. Do you run this way or do you hide over here? Do you go over here or do you know?
So is there a different outcome based on all your decisions?
Yes.
Oh.
And so the game.
So do you go back in the next time and you go, okay, whatever we do, hide here because last time I almost got killed.
I never ended up playing it a second time. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's the whole idea is that there's essentially a murderer on the loose and you have to make it until dawn. To make it till the sun comes up. So
what was that?
It was really good.
It was after a movie. What was the horror flick where it was like a free day to kill whoever you wanted?
Purge.
The Purge. That's it. Because
Yeah.
when she told me that premise, I love when Harley tells me about movies like that because she loves a good horror flick and she knows I don't. So she'll go, Ma. Like the new one with Michael Sinners with Michael B. Jones. Jordan. Yeah. Whatever. She goes, Mom, it was so good. Don't see it, it'll mess with your head.
Yeah.
Like it's so funny to read that. Like it was so good. I loved it. Ma, don't see it or else I know you. Don't go.
Yeah.
So the Purge was one of those that she had said. And I go, well, what's the premise? I mean, I know what the word purge means, but she goes, you have 24 hours. It's a free day, and you don't go to jail for killing anybody you want.
Well, it's 24 hours of lawlessness. It's anything. You can steal,
so
rob,
okay.
you can kidnap, you can,
Oh,
you know,
God.
it's absolute lawlessness. Yeah. Yeah, for 24 hours. So,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. And the only reason that I ever saw one is so it came out before she was 18 and it was rated R.
The game or the movie?
The movie.
The movie.
The movie, The
Purge. We're
Purge.
talking The Purge. Okay.
So it came out before she was 18. Her and her friend wanted to go see it.
Oh, so you had to accompany
So-
them as the adult?
And they wouldn't even let me like you can't, I don't know if you can
drop
still,
them
but
off, pay, and then leave.
they
You've
don't
gotta
do that.
sit there.
Yep. 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 They so I had to buy the ticket and watch the movie, you know, which was fine.
Did it scare the bejeepers off you?
No, but it just like I just don't like movies like that. It's not enjoyable to me.
Was it
But I had
silly
my
or
popcorn.
on the edge of your seat?
No,
like
no, it was-
scary. Like, get me out of here.
It's scary from a standpoint of if this could really happen.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what makes it scary. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So some other movies out that you can see on Wednesday: Accountant 2, Sinners, as you mentioned, King of Kings, Drop, and Minecraft movie. Now on Thursday, let's see if any new ones are coming out. Thunderbolts. I don't know what that's about. It looks like a superhero movie.
Okay.
And then all the rest of them Until Dawn, Accountant 2, Sinners, King of Kings, and Minecraft all still there at Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Fair Association. Lots of stuff going on there this weekend. So you've got the townwide yard sale going on Friday and Saturday. Okay. So you can go over there for that. It is they'll have a bunch of yard sales inside, you know, so you can
I just every time I'm like, okay, we'll do it. I guess we'll do it next year. Like in my head, we have to do a yard sale. You and I.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is probably not for the air because no one else cares, but we don't have that much stuff that we want to get rid of.
Don't you think we do? We just have stuff.
We have lots of stuff, but look through what we want to get rid of. It's all stuff that we'll use this later year, next year. Like, you know, I mean, I don't think we have that much stuff that we want to get rid of. Anyway, the townwide yard sale going on at the Jasper County Fairgrounds on Saturday, Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, bingo! May the 4th, bingo! With you. That's this Sunday. So, by the way, the townwide yard sale is Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. So make your plans to head over there as well. So lots of good stuff out there for the yard sale. And then bingo, doors open at 2. Bingo starts at 3. You can get baked potato and salad. So it must be 18 to play. It's going to be a lot of fun. Last bingo of the spring. So before you know it, the fair is going to be here. So make your plans for that. So
I'm excited.
For a fair
It
time.
was fun. It was fun last year, but I didn't know how it would go or how I would feel.
Mhm.
And I think I went into it fearfully just because it's hot. We had to be there for long periods of time. Then we had to we did the show in the morning. So it was like a very long day. But all in all, it was amazing. It was amazing to see the people that listen to us in person.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You
fun.
know? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love being out at the fairs.
Mhm.
Okay. The exact age when your unhealthy bad habits catch up with you. You can get away.
I'm going to say 40.
Okay.
I'm just throwing out a number, but at 40, everything changed.
All right.
At 40, I had all of a sudden hips.
Okay.
So I couldn't eat anything and have it not wind up on my body in places I don't want it.
Yeah. I would say
couldn't drink the way I was always a lightweight. I take
Yeah.
2 sips of a wine cooler and be like,
yeah.
you know, I thought everything was funny.
Yeah.
That's me drunk off of 2 sips of a wine cooler.
Yeah, in my 40s, I would say. Hi, good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Tim. What's happening?
Hey, you know what? You get talking about Fountain Stone Theater and that movie From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah,
Wasn't
or
that that
Until Dawn.
vampire Yeah, that scary vampire movie.
Sinners.
Chong was in it or something.
Sinners.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Crazy.
Hold on. We're you're talking about Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney and stuff. That's an older movie.
Oh,
yeah, man. Yeah. And they hijacked the family with that camper. They were in a camper and stuff. Yeah, Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
That was a crazy movie.
Yeah. That was nuts. All right, Tim. Thanks a lot. So Mel says 78 is when it finally catches up with you.
Well, good for her. It's 78. 'Cause I can tell you, I'm just doing the round the house stuff.
Mm-hmm. But
it
that's
really
just getting
did
older. That's
start
not
at
about
40 for me.
That's not about your bad habits in your younger days. That's just about getting older.
Yeah.
You know.
But here, when could you not stay up past midnight without it? Like, it wasn't just a matter of like sleepover headache. It was a matter of I'm wrecked.
I don't know the age, but I know the first time that it happened was when we went to go see Bruno Mars. Then we went to see Bruno Mars.
Oh.
And then on the way home, we decided we were going to go for
pizza.
pizza. So we went out for pizza at Pizzeria Due
till 2,
like late at night,
2:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And that next day was when I said, "Ooh, I'm wrecked all day. Like,
Yeah.
I can't be up all night."
Okay, so that was kind of recent for you. So that was like mid 40s for you, right?
That's what I'm
'Cause you're
saying.
50 now.
Yeah. 50 now. Yeah.
You're 50 now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because I'm trying to put in my head, like, okay, where was I? I was probably 50 then. If I'm 57.
Yeah, maybe it was around 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So it says you can get away with a lot of unhealthy habits in your 20s, in your 30s. It's not hard to stay. In your 30s, it's a little harder to stay in shape. And by your 40s, it seems like you can do everything right and still not see any results. There's a new study out where researchers say they have pinpointed the exact age when bad habits like smoking, drinking, and not exercising start triggering health problems.
Okay, here's the poll question for today for all the people listening. 7:27. So in about 15 minutes. Here it is. What age is it?
The poll question. The
pizza quiz question.
I thought you already told everybody what the pizza quiz was.
I know. You can use that too.
I want everyone to win. I'm going to confuse you all. I'm going to trick you. It's this one. No, it's this one. Wait, what is it? This one?
Oh, too much coffee, not enough sleep. Go ahead.
The meme right in front of me so during the break I was scrolling Facebook, and the meme that stopped right in front of me is you all over the place. It says, husband, we have coffee at home. Wife, see, this is why I don't bring you places. Okay. So they say the age when your bad habits of your youth hit you and start to cause health problems, 36. 36. I mean,
God, what? It can't be that early.
I think,
no wonder I'm tired of 57. I've lived 21 years of this nonsense.
I think that's how old I was when I met you. So you've never known a good version of me.
Well, see, that's
and
the
Cheryl's over
thing.
there going, "Oh, I don't, I know it."
No, but I'm saying, wow,
36. With what I feel right now, do you know how much I would love to feel 36 right now?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking in my head, did I carry my TV? Because I had like a 50-inch TV with the back, the ones that were like front heavy and whatever. I moved that sucker myself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if that was okay. No, I had a Harley by then. No, I didn't. 1998 was Savannah. I'm trying to think. I was 30 with my first, 36 with my second. Yeah. And I moved that TV myself.
See? That's crazy.
I was still strong then. Sort of.
That's
wow. 36. Woo. They do say that after 30, you shouldn't be drinking pop.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I was like, what? I was drinking those 16-ounce Polar Pops from the gas station all the time because I love the ice in there. Like the nuggets, ice nuggets.
Yeah.
I just.
Yeah. Oh, I remember you used to chew the ice. You were doing that when we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget when I went to the doctor and I said, he asked me this question when I was doing an exam or whatever it is. He goes, you like to chew ice, don't you? And I said, well, that's a weird question, but yeah, I do it all the time. He goes, okay, you're vitamin deficient. You're iron deficient. And I went, what?
What?
It's actually that's a thing. If you chew ice like that, you're iron deficient.
Which is wild because it's not like there's iron
And
in
I
ice.
was.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's all going downhill after 36. What? Woo!
Yeah.
Now, what is it specifically talking about? Staying out late, drinking, partying, what? Or did it say?
It doesn't. It just says your bad habits like drinking, smoking, not exercising, things like that.
Catch up.
Scientists tracked the health of hundreds of children born in 1959 until they were 61. They found that those who regularly smoked, boozed, and lounged around in their younger years ended up sicker and more depressed. On average, those people's health started to decline at the age of 36. So, wow.
How do you know? Can a doctor tell when you're declining? Based on blood tests, is that it? Like it's like you're are we looking at like cholesterol stuff? Because you're still on I can't believe. Knock on wood. Like you look like you eat, shop, and sleep at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy eats a hot dog and a ham sandwich. I mean, you
not all the time. That said, you can tell that I'm not in shape. Just because my numbers are okay, I'm not in shape. And I can feel it when I go and do things, you know. I mean, I breathe heavy when I do certain things, you know, like walk, you know, and
like walk.
So yeah, I mean, that's just because my numbers are good. I don't think that necessarily means that everything is all good.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, by the way, I want to mention our buddy Steve over at Steve Specialized Services just sent me a message.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier about his open house this Saturday. He said if you stop in there anytime this week, you can sign up for a chance to win a Bad Boy handheld blower or trimmer. So you stop out there any day this week. You don't have to be at the open house. They're going to draw the winner at noon on Saturday. They also have other door prizes, like I mentioned. But yeah, you can sign up any day this week. Stop in there and sign up for the handheld blower or trimmer. So good folks over there at Steve Specialized Services.
Yeah.
Big fan. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, let's see. Oh, you know what? We came across this the other day, and I thought it'd be fun. We've got some music stuff, okay? It might surprise you that these popular songs were written by other artists. So
yes.
So the big popular songs, and then also 20 classic guilty pleasure songs from the 90s. And we'll go through those and decide if those are actual guilty pleasures or not. So that's just a couple of things we're going to get into here in just a little bit. Stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 8 a.m. Partly sunny and windy, with the temperature rising to 76 by 10 a.m., then falling to around 69 during the remainder of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 44. Wednesday, a 40% chance of showers after 1 p.m. partly sunny with a high near 67. Wednesday night, showers and possibly thunderstorms. Breezy with a low around 58. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms again with a high near 72. Thursday night, showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then more rain. Mostly cloudy with a low around 51.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till-to-Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Welcome back to the to the show that we're doing right now.
Wake up, fool! You really gonna be abnormal after this show.
I'm laughing like a ventriloquist dummy.
You are.
The show has become very, very silly. Sounds like a fun group.
Is that a real show?
No, it's somebody's making a joke. Forget it.
Best show we've ever done, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to get.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. So many things going on at Jasper County Community Services. I could go through all of it. I mean, it would take us the rest of the show. Coming up on Thursday, it's National Day of Prayer. They have multiple pastors there speaking. They have a breakfast plan. This is all at the Fozzie Senior Center. Morning prayer observance, breakfast casseroles, fruit juice, and coffee. Louis Bertolette on piano music in the morning. So plenty of good stuff there on National Day of Prayer. That's Thursday. Now, Wednesday, how about a little fun? Wii Bowling, Wednesday at 10:30. That's at the Rensselaer Senior Center. They've got that going. So lots of great stuff going. Cheryl just handed me a whole stack of things coming up in May, so we'll get to all those things. So many good things going on at Jasper County Community Services. Find out more for yourself on their Facebook page. You can find a lot there. Jasper County Community Services, the Fozzie Senior Center, and the Rensselaer Senior Center. Also want to mention our friends over at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Customer satisfaction is number one. Model 1 Chevrolet is your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Kentland. Same great folks that you were used to from Elsip Chevrolet, just a new name, new owner, but same great folks working there, same great service. That's Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. All right, let's get us up on video. We are streaming video on Facebook, on the Q98 Gold and Touhyville. If you're watching, please like the video. We appreciate that. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that. It helps us for more people to find us, and it helps us with advertising to let folks know that there's folks out there hanging out with us on YouTube watching the video. Like Christine is this morning. She says, good morning. She says, Couts has their townwide garage sale on Saturday as well. She says, Cheryl, I'm always amazed when women have olds when they're a little. Oh, I have kids. I bet she was trying to type. Mm-hmm. Have kids when they're a little older because I was a grandma at 38.
I didn't even start having children until 30.
Till 30, yeah.
And I was thrilled. I had always wanted children. Mm-hmm. I just, when I taught, I considered the littles my kids. Mm-hmm. But I felt like really better suited for parenting in my once I hit 30.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
no,
that's great though.
Yeah. Well, I didn't become a parent until we met. So 35, 36, you know. Mm-hmm. So all right. It might surprise you that these popular songs were written by other popular artists. Okay. I don't know this song, Till the World Ends by Britney Spears. I don't know that one. No, no, by Kesha. This one we know though. Forget You, and I'm saying the nice way. By CeeLo?
Yeah, by CeeLo Green.
Written by Bruno Mars. I didn't know that till just I was right now.
Wow. Okay, so why don't they keep it for themselves? Is it that they just don't think they could sing it, or it's do they make more money writing it, or
maybe they just think it's better for someone else? Like it's just one of those things.
Wow.
Yeah. Irreplaceable by Beyonce. You know that one?
Irreplaceable. You know it.
Oh, okay. That was written by Neo.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, but, you know, that was huge. That was one of her all the way back.
Was it? Okay.
If you heard it, you'd know it.
Yeah. All right. Get the Party Started by Pink. That was probably her first big hit.
Yeah.
It was written by Linda Perry, the singer for Four Non Blondes. I wonder why that didn't go for Four Non Blondes. Little Things by One Direction was written by Ed Sheeran.
Really?
Yeah. Manic Monday by the Bangles was written by Prince.
What?
I didn't know that. Wow.
Okay, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have heard his version of it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Can You Handle It by Usher? I know that one was written by
Nope.
Robin Thicke. You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home by Miley Cyrus. That was written by Taylor Swift and Martin Johnson, the singer for Boys Like Girls.
Huh.
Wow. And Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson was written by Avril Lavigne. Huh. I didn't know that at all. Mel says I was 42 when I had her youngest daughter, my cousin Leah.
Wow.
Yeah. And she says, good question, Cheryl. What question? I missed it. Did I miss a question? Am I here?
I don't know which one. I shoot them all out. I don't
think we're doing well. All right.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being my teacher in grammar school?
Were you like this in grammar school too? This isn't an older thing?
Oh, yeah. I was chock full of questions.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But in the way I was brought up, that's how you learn things, like according to the Bible, which I didn't know, but so rabbis love that.
Yeah.
They love someone who's asking questions.
Mel says all of them. All the questions are good.
Yeah. So my teachers did, for the most part, love me, except that I was always the one on the blue report card in the comment section. Keep the talking to a minimum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was me. But my problem was I wouldn't get my work done. I just wanted to talk.
Oh, really? So you didn't do, because I had to have everything like you talk OCD and stuff like that. It all had to be like clean paper and done. And I loved those things that were like kazoos. What were those things with the plastic, and you go do.
Oh,
like, but they were the plastic clip things. You shove you do a paper and you put your paper into this like plastic thing, and then you
like a binder holder.
The binder holder
side,
thing,
yeah.
but if you could turn it into a kazoo.
You could?
Yeah. Come on. You didn't blow them all the time? Yeah, and they were
little
like,
side strip.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that must have been a cool thing before I was around. It was before my time.
Knock it off.
All right. 20 classic guilty pleasure songs from the 90s. Okay. This is from ultimateclassicrock.com. Okay. So, guilty pleasure songs. Let's Get Rocked from Def Leppard. I don't know if it's guilty pleasure. It's just a song.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It was one of their hits. More Than Words from Extreme. So that was.
Oh, More Than Words. I love that.
Yeah.
That was Extreme's.
That was it. That was their hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, that was.
Yeah.
That was their main one. I mean, I'm sure they probably had others if you're a fan, but I mean, that was the one that most people know. All right, this is a guilty pleasure one. Tub Thumping from Chumbawamba.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yeah.
That one will be stuck in your head for the rest of the day. No doubt about it.
Well, what I loved is all the voices, like with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, but that one's one that just sticks in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to miss a thing from Aerosmith. You were just talking about that one over the weekend. That you wanted to put that with a picture of Ace sleeping. You wanted to do that. So that's funny. I Touch Myself from the Divinals. There was a big hit there for a while.
That was a big one.
Yeah, I think we play that on the queue still. Smooth from Santana featuring Rob Thomas. See, a lot of these. So forgive me. These are just songs that I like. Are they guilty pleasures? I don't
know what guilty pleasures has to
I mean,
do
for
with
me,
that.
guilty
It's
pleasure
not-
would be like Ice Ice Baby. Like
guilty pleasure for me is Dubai chocolate. It's not a song.
Okay.
What is a guilty? What am I doing?
Everything
with a
can't
guilty?
come back to Dubai chocolate.
It can, really. Or charcuterie. One of the two. Cheese and crackers and and meat. Rolled up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Uh-huh.
But a guilty pleasure is a song? What
Yeah, I mean, I guess like songs that you're quasi afraid to admit that you like. I don't know, but I think a lot of these are just good songs. I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that. Meatloaf, just a good song.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Yeah, that's a guilty pleasure. I mean,
what are you talking about? Guilty pleasure?
I don't know if I get
The only thing that's guilty pleasure for me is food.
Yeah.
Really, guilty pleasure is like when I'm inhaling something chocolate or ice cream or baked.
Yeah.
But that's like guilty pleasure when I'm like, oh, bananas Foster pancakes at Stacks. There's a guilty pleasure.
Right. Like,
but music, I haven't ever heard a song where I'm like,
No, I think these are
that's guilty pleasure. You make the noises. Like,
I don't know. That's just pleasure.
No, guilty pleasure is like where there's a little bit too much like goodness to it. Like, wow.
Well, I think this list is more
right. I don't know.
Let's just look up guilty pleasure so we can.
What do you think guilty pleasure is? Why am I like looking this up as a definition at 57? Guilty pleasure, it's something where it's like you got a lot of chutzpah to earn eating all that goodness, or like putting even more sugar on the sugar and the sugar with the sugar.
Right, but you're doing it all for food. Like it's
Right,
all coming back to food.
Guilty pleasure doesn't. What else is a guilty pleasure for you?
A guilty pleasure is something you enjoy, but might feel a little bit embarrassed or ashamed to admit, like a cheesy rom-com or an unhealthy food. You know, it's an activity or a media that is generally not held in high regard. So that's, I mean, I get, but here's
I've
the
always
thing.
thought of it only food related,
Right.
where I'm like, you got a lot of nerve putting whipped cream and hot fudge in 6 different kinds of this in a bowl, and
all good by me.
Yeah.
Like whipped cream, strawberries, and all that good stuff on a waffle for breakfast.
That's
dessert for
saying,
breakfast. Yeah,
right.
No,
Bananas
that's
Foster pancakes.
yes,
Yum.
yes. I get
But
all that.
I don't consider like guilty pleasure like Gucci sunglasses. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah, no, not Gucci sunglasses, because that would be like a high end like good thing. Like it would be. So they're trying to say that these songs, you don't want to admit that you like them.
I don't have
My
a problem
argument with
any
that
of
is
it.
that they're good songs. I mean, I get some of these, like, you know, some of the hair bands people like to make fun of, like Nelson, you know. You remember this one? This was probably more when you were in the in Israel, I bet.
Hairband stuff, right?
Yeah, it's the Nelson twins
Got it.
from Father Knows Best. Who was Nelson from Father Knows Best? I can't think of his name.
Okay,
but okay. So anyway, this list I don't feel is guilty pleasures. I think it's just good songs. From my era.
But
at
I
least, the
find
90s,
it
you know.
fascinating that other people were writing for other people, and I'm dying to know if like Prince went, I need to give something to the Bengals. I got something good for them. Is that like how they talk to each other? Like, I got a great song, or
I guess they're just hanging out, or maybe they share an agent. Maybe they work for the same record company, and they're like, "Hey, I got a song, but it's not really good for me." I don't know.
Because I know like Clive Davis would give a lot of stuff to Whitney Houston, because she used to write her own stuff, and then
But he
he
did-
said, "I've got some songs."
Did he
for you."
write, or was he just a
No,
producer?
but he
Okay.
got it from other people,
other artists.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Are you employed as a writer, and then they
There
go,
are some people that are that.
This is perfect for blah blah blah.
Yeah, there are some people that are that as well. So, all right. Well, enough of these shenanigans.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this? Oh, don't hang up when you hear us talking in the music and things. He was there. I had him in there, or her in there, the person in there. And they hung up. So, all right, give us a call back, 219-866-4104. And while we wait on that, all right, you decide. Which question do you want to go with? The age that you fall apart or the year of the ocean spray guy? Cheryl, you decide.
Age of the...
age that you fall apart.
Fall
okay.
apart.
All right. Good morning. You're calling number 7. Who's this?
It's Joe.
Hey, Joe. How are you, bud?
Good.
All right, let's
Hungry.
see. Yeah, you're always hungry. Every time I run into Joe, I say, you're here at Shrek and Van Til as much as I am. He goes, yeah, because I'm always hungry. He buys his meal every day at Shrek and Van Til.
That's so fun. You
only
bump
time he
into
does
him
it-
more than me.
I know.
I'd say you and I live together, and then there's Joe.
Yeah, well, last time I talked to him on the phone, he goes, I haven't seen you there in a while. Everything okay? He was afraid we ran out of shopping money or something. So, so the only time Joe doesn't go to Shrek and Van Til is when he wins a pizza quiz. So let's see if we can get him a pizza. He can skip one day of shopping.
All right.
All right. So earlier today, we were talking about the exact age when your unhealthy, bad habits when you're younger start to affect your body. So what age is it? Is it at age... Look, he didn't even need multiple choice. He got it. He knew it was 36. All right. Hold on a second, bud. We're going to send you over to Cheryl, and you can get yourself a pizza from Rick's Pizza. Oh, there you go. Good stuff. All right. And transfer. There you go. We'll try and get a winner again tomorrow on the Pizza Quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes. A carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops, but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Moms mean so much to us for so many reasons.
He makes the best grilled cheeses that I ever had. Watching some shows with her. That she takes me to the park. I make cake with her. She gives me a good night kiss. When she spent time with me.
Show your mom the love she deserves through the perfect gifts and forever flowers from Another Season in DeMont. She'll love you for it. Guaranteed.
To all our moms out there, thank you for all you do, day in and day out. Happy Mother's Day for all of us at Another Season.
Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. Like them on Facebook, follow on Instagram.
Save big money now on pre-finished siding at Menards. Update and beautify your home with your choice of 13 timeless colors of pre-finished LP Smart Side engineered siding. It's durable and includes a Sherwin-Williams machine-applied paint warranty. That means no painting for years to come. Save big money today on all LP Smart Side products. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Here's Comedians and Sketchers Getting Comfortable, presented by Hands-Free Skechers Slip-In.
Hey, I'm Bobby Slayton, and I'm here with my pal, comedian, and Skechers ambassador, Mr. Howie Mandel.
Why did it take so long to invent something as amazing as slip-ins? I know it seems simple, but it took Skechers to invent a better pair of shoes.
Yep, with Skechers Slip-ins, you just step it and go. You don't have to touch your shoes. And by the way, Slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite Skechers styles. Find Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Are you a small business owner who needs immediate cash flow? At Swish Funding, we have flexible funding options from $25,000 to $2 million. For the best rates and terms for your business, just one application to Swish Funding gives you access to our entire network of funders, with cash in your account in as little as 24 hours. To qualify, you must be in business for at least 1 year with monthly revenue of $50,000. Apply at swishradio.com and use code TALK. Swishradio.com, code TALK.
This is The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Stanky Funeral Home. Visit stankyfuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Northbound lanes of Interstate 65 were blocked for several hours 2 miles south of the Lowell exit beginning yesterday morning. Sergeant Glenn Fifield, Public Information Officer with the Indiana State Police at the Lowell Post, tells us what happened.
A truck hauling an oversized piece of equipment ran into the concrete construction barrier separating the north and southbound lanes. You got 2 lanes shifted over northbound, and then there's a concrete wall. This oversized load struck that wall, and it's hung up on top of that wall. And once again, DeMott and Newton County is experiencing heavy traffic flow.
NDOT said all lanes reopened at 12:30 yesterday. A different intersection will be created at US 41 and State Road 14 in Newton County, but it will be very similar to one 5 miles south at State Road 114. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced work on building a new median U-turn. Will get underway on or after Monday, May 5th. There will be alternating lane closures on US 41 between County Road 225 north of State Road 14 and Division Road to the south. Work will be ongoing at this intersection through mid-November. Motorists should be prepared for changing traffic patterns in the area and delays during peak times. Last Tuesday, the Indiana Supreme Court Disciplinary Commission rejected Attorney General Todd Rokita's motion to dismiss a pending ethics complaint against him. Last November, the Supreme Court reprimanded Rokita as he admitted to violating certain rules, but the disciplinary commission said he recanted shortly thereafter. This led to the current complaint filed by the commission last February. The Attorney General stated the action against him was politically motivated and an attack on free speech. Attorney General Rokita was in Rensselaer recently, and our news department asked him for a comment.
In this disciplinary commission that meets in secret, really accountable to no one. Here I am, elected by a wide majority of the people of Indiana. I will always tell the people of this state the truth. That's what I did in this case. That's what I will do in every case. If there's consequences to that, so be it. There shouldn't be, because we did everything correctly. If we have to, we'll prove that in court.
The Indiana State Police at Lafayette announced they recognized 2 Good Samaritans recently for their heroic actions following a rollover crash along southbound Interstate 65 in White County, about 3 miles south of the State Road 18 exit. This took place last October. The 2 women were Ms. Tana McKinley from Allen County and Ms. Siri Sehu of the Lafayette area. The women were able to pull an elderly man from his vehicle that began to catch fire. Moments later, the car was fully engulfed in flames. No one was injured. The 2 ladies each received the life-saving award for their bravery and swift action. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy.
In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
71-year-old Bonnie Walker of Rensselaer passed away on April 23rd. A celebration of life service for Bonnie Walker will be Thursday, May 1st, from 5 until 7 p.m. at Faith Pentecostal Church in Rensselaer. Memorials may be made to the Lewy Body Dementia Association online at lbda.org. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 62-year-old Jackie Davis of Wheatfield passed away on April 27th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon on Thursday, May 1st at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Jackie Davis will be held at Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield at noon on Thursday with Pastor Tim Hester officiating. Interment will be at the Cemetery of the Resurrection. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 84-year-old Sylvia Tilly Edwards of Rensselaer passed away on April 16th. Graveside services for Tilly Edwards will be held on Saturday, May 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time at Memory Gardens Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel Rensselaer entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 8 a.m. Partly sunny and windy with the temperature rising to 76 by 10 a.m., then falling to around 69 during the remainder of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 44. Wednesday, a 40% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 67. Wednesday night, showers and possibly thunderstorms. Breezy with a low around 58. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms again with a high near 72. Thursday night, showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then more rain. Mostly cloudy with a low around 51.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Well, good morning, neighbor.
Let's turn on my favorite morning radio show.
What a wonderful way to start the day.
What a great way to start the day.
What's so great about it?
There's music and laughing. You know, it's like sitting around the breakfast table with my best friends.
You have no friends.
I did say like, right?
But let's get into it, everybody. Let's begin the show by starting it.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Visit edwhiteautosales.com. Find out what they've got going on there on the lot, online. You can apply for financing right there on their website. Also, be sure to like Ed White Auto Sales on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Enjoy a great meal at the Good Table. You can enjoy all kinds of good things on their menu or check out their daily specials. If you go and like their Facebook page, you'll see their daily specials. They post them every day. So yesterday they had pork tips over noodles. It's just one of their multiple specials. Jumbo tenderloin with tater tots. So check out their specials on the Good Table in Kentland's Good Table Family Restaurant on their Facebook page. All right. Our poll question today, asking you if these extra tariffs that they're throwing on Temu and Shein, these shopping sites, will that affect your shopping at all? I'm going to say no because I've never shopped on either one of them. Never once bought anything from either one
Wow, that was an interesting little move there. Slick. I don't know what I would do if I saw a cart, because I've done that on Amazon where you're getting a limited time deal and then you go to buy it the next day or whatever when you have a second and it goes up and you're like, and it may even be like cents, but it's something about that drives me crazy. I'm like, no, I don't want to spend more. And
yeah, like, well,
but
you feel
to
like
the
you missed
tune
the
of
deal.
$37, I'd be like, no.
Well, we saw earlier the to 97% is what they're adding to it.
Oof.
If you added 97% to anything, I can't imagine you're buying. Like all of a sudden, you're just like, one day it's this, the next day it's doubled. Yeah.
Especially when it's some icky fee. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Susie says, no, not sure if I ever bought anything from them. Tiffany says she doesn't buy, nor does Christine. Robbie says if you buy from them, you deserve what you get. I don't know what that means.
Because
like
it
junky,
normally it's kind of janky. Yeah.
So a lot of folks just saying they don't buy from that. I never have, but 80% say no, while 20% say yes. It will affect their buying. So, all right. So yesterday we talked about the idea. Sorry, I'm going to pause for a second. Jason says, as long as it's shoes or lipstick, Cheryl doesn't care how high the price is. Jason, are you looking at our carts?
I love that he knows me that well.
Yeah, he listens. Absolutely. So
that's funny.
All right.
Shoes or lipstick.
So yesterday we talked about the idea of working with your spouse or someone in your immediate family. This couple just got picked for jury duty. They had jury duty together, both husband and wife.
Ooh.
They say it was a 0.0000001% chance of that happening.
Oh, I'd be buying a lotto ticket.
Absolutely, I would. Yes. Husband and wife in Northern California were recently picked for the same jury. There are about 136,000 people in their county, and about 106,000 of them are adults. A jury sends out a certain number of summons each week, and there are only 12 people selected for the jury. The fact that this husband and wife were picked for the same jury is at 0.001% chance of happening, like I said. Dave and Tori Wilmington, they served on a drunk driving case. They were both cool with being on the jury, and Tori was actually excited because she's never served before. They said they'd do it again if they defied the odds. Serving our community together is not something new for us. This was just a different way for us to serve our community together, says Tori. David had a fun take on it. He says, quote, being with her means I don't always snap so quickly to stand my ground. You're going to have disagreements. We always do because we view things through different lights. That's an interesting way to look at life. You look at things through different lights. You have to learn to shut up for a few minutes.
Oh, geez.
You have to learn to shut up for a few minutes to absorb what information you've just got rather than just let your emotional response happen. Well, I think that's jury duty all in of itself.
I'm dying to know, though, let's say it was, I don't know, a murder trial or something. Did it come up like, well, that whole part about him, having that 15 minutes, when I come home, I go straight home from work. Yeah, except when you don't and you hang out with the boys at the bar and then it's like 3 hours and then I've made a perfectly good pot roast and then it all goes cold. Like I wonder if it was Crazy Town. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I mean, let me just say from experience, not all couples are like that when they're together at work and things. By the way, Mel says she's a big Temu buyer, but everything you buy is much smaller than the picture. That's what we were talking about earlier. So Mel, is it now that they've added a 97% tariff, is it going to change you buying stuff from them? So we're curious. Okay. I thought this headline was interesting. What's your best example of I say it wrong on purpose? Okay.
Okay, so that drives me crazy.
For some people, it feels like nails on a chalkboard. When someone says something wrong, it might be even more irritating to find out they're saying it wrong intentionally. Someone asked, "What is your best way to say it wrong on purpose?" Example, and the responses included the Google. Like someone said, they call it the Google.
What was the one that drove me crazy that you said? And I finally
I love you.
No.
Oh, I thought
no.
that.
The one that do you know when we were?
I'm home.
Come on now. I'm home. I meant the one. Do you remember you were saying it wrong? Shucks.
I don't know. I say a lot of things like that. Like I say fajitas. Like I would just do that with the
but
kids.
I
like
think
to play
that's
with it.
funny.
Yeah, like just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. So
yeah.
you say fajitas.
I say the Google machine. I say I don't know. I mean,
on the line.
Oh, on the line, but that's from a movie. Like I do that for laughs.
Right.
Like that's just funny. Yeah. Tim says good day to you both. Good day to you, Tim.
Your funniest thing, honestly, was every time I would take the girls to Victoria's Secret right outside the entrance at any mall. You'd be like, "Okay, I'm just gonna wait out here while you look for underpants."
Look at all the underpants they have in here. Yes.
Mom, could he just shut up?
and I did. I wanted to leave. I didn't want to see the silly underwear they were buying. It's ridiculous. It's when I stopped doing laundry, by the way. That was it. When I couldn't tell the difference between their underwear and yours, I'm like, I'm out. You guys do your own now. Have a good day. Thanks for playing. Yep.
You're big baby.
You're a big baby. Someone else says they call it the Goog, like Google. Gonna check the Goog. Gonna check the Goog.
Intents and circumstances. For all intents and purposes. I thought it was intensive purposes until I read that it was for all intents and purposes. I thought it was for all intensive purposes.
So
for years. So I'm thinking about all those we have. Like,
well, yeah, that it used to drive me nuts that I used to say in opposed to instead of as opposed to.
Yeah. That's it. Oh. Okay, I'm back.
But that's not the same thing. That's just saying it wrong. And I'm still not even sure it's wrong, but it's not knowing.
Right.
You know, like
so that's not this.
Right. You used to say when someone like would get cut badly or something, they're bleeding like a stuffed pig.
I always said that. I said a stuffed pig, and you're like,
the first time I heard you say it, I was like, wait, how does a stuffed pig bleed? Like, did they eat so much? Like, I don't understand the saying.
I had no idea. And then you're like, I think we're in the relationship long enough that you're not gonna. Can I point something out?
And now you guys always want to know
what?
You guys always want to know what led to our divorce. That was it.
No,
I told her she was wrong one time. It was the one time I did.
Well, I'll never forget when you went, it's stuck, not stuffed like an animal. And I go, what? Yeah, I'm bleeding like a stuck pig, like stuck pig.
Stabbed. Yep.
Stabbed pig. And I was like, no, I'm bleeding like a stuffed pig.
Yeah.
And you're like, what kind of stuffed pig bleeds? Like what?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I still remember being like so embarrassed because I just bleeding like a stuck pig. What else did we have? We had a couple stuck pig for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I didn't know that one until just now.
Purposes.
Yeah, I didn't know that one until just
now. And then the other one. What did we just say? And you left me off the hook.
In opposed to and as opposed to. That was the one I used to say.
You'd be like in opposed to, and I'm like, what? Stop doing that.
But I don't understand what the difference is. Honestly, I've stopped saying it just because I don't want to keep discussing it. But I don't really understand the difference.
As opposed to,
right?
You'd be in opposed to,
right? I'm in opposed to would be like in opposition of. I'm opposed to that. I'm in. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
You're doing this, but you should be doing this. No.
I don't think I'm wrong on this
That's my
one.
favorite part, though, when
think I'm-
people would do that to me all the
I
time.
don't think I'm wrong on this one.
You're doing this, but you should be doing this.
I don't think that works on you either.
It does not.
Merlot. Like
No one
instead
says
of-
Merlot.
No,
That's
to be funny. That's what I'm saying.
Patron
Yeah, like
instead of
you're,
Patron.
yeah, you're just being funny. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
I think. Deers instead of deer. Like, it's not a deers.
Oh,
that's-
like I caught
yeah.
some deers.
Yeah.
You say
no,
deer.
Yeah, deer.
Yeah, okay.
Deer is the singular and the plural, you know. Well, here, my most recent one, because you've been buying so many of them. Hibiscus. Like that's
Oh, you do that.
right. But I'm just doing it to have fun.
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be hibiscuses,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's not rocket surgery. I do that one all the time. Because I heard that somewhere and I thought it was funny.
Rocket surgery?
Yeah. Instead of rocket science or brain surgery, you're mixing up the two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just find it amusing. I never heard this one. It's all water under the fridge.
Okay, can I just break into your story and just tell you that this is, if we ever do a poll question on the most annoying things in the world, like, you know how the most annoying sound is, you know? Oh, when they put the sharp things on tags. So you wear a shirt and then all of a sudden it's stabbing you in the neck while you're talking to
Like
somebody.
the corner.
Oh, right now.
Like what's
I'm ready to pull my shirt off and go
corner of
naked.
the tag is
yeah, it's like it's scratchy though. It's like an itchy on my back. Oh, I can't think straight. Send help.
All right then. Let's see. Pronouncing Arkansas as Arkansas. Well, I do that just so I can spell it.
Oh, or when people go Illinois.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're wrong on that.
Pneumonia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kniffy.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the knish with the kniffy.
Right, but that's just being funny. Like
Mhm.
yeah. Or skizzers. Like there's another one like that. Yeah. Sandwich. I guess
I
maybe
want
that's
a
just
sandwich.
I guess it's just the way they talk. Maybe.
Okay.
McDonald's instead of McDonald's.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me. Okay, this one. Saying espresso instead of espresso.
There's no X in it.
Right.
Espresso.
Right. But it's become espresso for a lot of people, but it's espresso.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this one reminds me of, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Braciole.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
We went to an Italian restaurant.
And the kids were looking like a tennis match. Doing, doing, doing. Like
Who's going to let it go first?
Who's going to let it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll have the braciole. Okay, I'll put you for the braciole. No, the braciole. The braciole. The braciole. Do you remember that? I'm going to kill this waitress.
Whatever it is, this.
Right. The braciole. It's not braciole. It's braciole.
But see, I do it on purpose with all these things, like to be funny. Like I always say bologna. I'm gonna have a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, I just do it for silliness. Like Christine says, I say dandelions instead of dandelions. Like
Oh,
two
I
words,
like that.
dandelions.
Dandelions.
Yeah, just for fun.
Okay, instead of dandelions.
Let's see. Someone said this was from Reddit. I was sick of people correcting me whether I said GIF or GIF. Whichever I say will be wrong to somebody, so I just started calling them GIFs.
Oh my gosh. But here, what is it? Because I've asked, is it a GIF or a GIF? What is it? Is it a GIF?
I thought it was
a GIF.
I thought it was a GIF according to the
Okay.
creator of it.
Okay.
Okay. Rich says opposed is against. So inopposed would be not against and therefore
It's a double negative.
got it. Okay. So I'm not saying it is one word though, but I don't even want to go back to it. So because it matters very little to me. But I'm just saying it's being
But
said
it's a double, yeah.
in two. I'm not saying it is one word, it's two words. In opposed to.
Hey.
Just saying.
And it makes no sense.
Connie says, I say window instead of window. That's just an accent or a phrasing. But yeah, that's let's see. My dad keeps pronouncing the word vegan as vegan. Even though I've corrected it many times.
Vegan.
Some people got silly with it, saying stuff like, I'm living vicariously through you. Okay, well, that's, I don't think that's the phrase. Also, I'm being self-defecating. No.
Boy.
No. I think you got the word wrong.
Oh, defecating. Oh my gosh. You don't definitely want to do that.
Yeah.
No.
And then this one, I mean, this goes into a whole thing of words that aren't really like the right words, but irregardless. Like that's it's regardless.
Oh,
That's a whole
a
whole different segment though. But
that's
said it on
that's
Reddit,
you're in opposed to.
So that's fine. You can have it.
Right?
I don't really even I don't even care anymore. That's why I stopped saying it. I say as opposed to.
Okay. Rensselaer, Tucky.
Dave says drives me nuts. You know what? Okay.
I've never heard that.
I'm glad Dave said that because before I was even living here, it drove me nuts. And I know there's people that say it, and most of the people that say it, like they're trying to be funny, like, but they're like being down on their own town. Like it's most of the time when I hear people say Rensselaer, Tucky, it's people that live here.
Are
in
they
Rensselaer.
Talking about like Rensselaer?
Yeah, like it's hillbilly. Like it's hillbilly. So
wow.
And I'm so glad that Dave mentioned that because it's actually one of the things that drives me nuts. And people will say it to us, and I get it. So I don't want to sound like a weirdo, but I've been doing comedy for a long time, 30 years of my life.
Yeah.
I've been a professional comedian.
Yeah.
Before that, I was an unprofessional comedian where I just want to make people laugh for no money. So, and because of that, people will always come up and want to say something funny to you. Regularly, people want to do that. I mean, I remember doing stand-up comedy and having people come up after shows and tell me the worst jokes in the history of, I mean, just horrible jokes. So I get people want to be funny around it, but I never understood when people that lived here said Rensselaer, Tucky. Like, listen, I know that Chicago is dangerous and people get shot at all the time, and I make jokes about it all the time. But I will never stop having pride that I'm from Chicago. Like, I'll always be a Chicagoan.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that I'm not now a Hoosier as well.
Happy here. Right.
You know. So I'm with you, Dave. That drives me crazy too when people say Rensselaer, Tucky. Because I don't think it's hillbilly here. I think by the way, drive all over. There's some hillbillies and some great people everywhere you go. So
well, and it drove me crazy the other day. The news was talking about our storms.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you idiot.
There's now I know a lot of you realize that there's that's a big farming area, but there's actually people that live there too. It was yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
I was my eyeballs almost fell out of my head.
I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Stick around.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh, wow, honey, I love it. It's so beautiful and so sparkly.
Just like you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
I'll wear it every day. It goes with everything.
This Mother's Day, wow Mom with spirit-lifting, outfit-making, express your love jewelry. Shop jtv.com/mom for wow-worthy and budget-friendly styles.
I'm never taking it off.
Another wow factor? Sign up for JTV Text and get $30 off. If she loves jewelry, she'll love JTV.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock. Keeps you going.
You guys do.
You're what keeps me going.
My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times.
Come rain or shine.
Who is you?
I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Steve and Cheryl. We're hanging out, having fun in our little made-up community called Touhyville. Thank you for hanging out with us here in the morning. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They make sure to take a tailored approach to all of their residents, whether they're there for workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, long-term care, short-term care, whatever it is. They will take care of you the best that they can at georgea.org. Find out all about what they do. You can also like them on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Don't settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell. They also have tanning available at Supercuts as well. So visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. And when you're at the location in Rensselaer, when you're there getting your hair cut, just randomly, just go, Alexa, play WLQI 977. See what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's time now for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Colorado. That's new. I don't know if we've ever had one from Colorado before. A man named Lucas Brown was caught trying to escape jail in Colorado last Thursday night. He was only loose for 35 minutes.
Oh, boy.
Here's what makes him even dumber.
It's 35 minutes. Too long.
Here's what makes it even dumber, though. He was set to be released in 2 days.
Dude!
Did you go to the Cheryl School of Patience?
Whatever.
I love your anger. Dude! Like you're one of his buddies. What were you thinking, man?
He had worked in the kitchen at this assignment since March 31st. He'd been working and never had an issue. What I have for him is he was sentenced misdemeanor. That's what we go off of.
Oh. Supposed to be released 2 days later.
Does he not know that? Do they know the release date?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went out to take the trash out and just ran off. By the way, this isn't the first time he broke out. He was previously caught escaping back in 2017. So he really shouldn't have qualified to be in a trustee position, which is kitchen trustee, where you can just be wandering around.
Yikes.
He had the role for about a month, but didn't try to run until last week. Lucas was serving a 90-day sentence. There was no word on how much time is being tacked on. You were serving a 90-day sentence.
Is
You're
it
at
possible he wants to stay there?
88, day 88.
Is it possible he just doesn't have somewhere to go? And so that's, I mean, not that it's a country club, but do you think some people
After
just
only
wind up
3
there? 'Cause
months?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, because that to me just sounds like you just want to stay.
Yeah, I mean, what were you thinking? Crazy. Yeah, that's nuts.
That's a dumb criminal.
Yeah, protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Head to the website, mrplocksmith.com, brand new website. Check them out on Facebook, Mr. P Locksmith and Security. You're going to find all kinds of cool stuff, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. They can repair, replace all commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys, and more. That's mrplocksmith.com is the brand new website. You can check it out. It's filled with personality, Mr. P. You'll get a different perspective when you go to the website.
How about pickles? Do they have any pickles on there?
Mr. P will help you eat your pickles in your fridge, and he will also be very nice to your pets. This is Mr. P.
Does he like
Locksmith
pancakes?
and Security. I don't know if he likes pancakes. I've only ever seen him eat Ida's.
Is he prickly?
I don't know that he ever goes anywhere besides Ida's. That's the only place I've ever actually seen him in real life person.
Perform?
Yes, I've only seen him. I've only seen Mr. P at Rotary and Ida's. I think those are the only, so I know he likes pork burgers from Rotary. So, all right, we'll be back.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 8 a.m. Partly sunny and windy, with the temperature rising to 76 by 10 a.m., then falling to around 69 during the remainder of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 44. Wednesday, a 40% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 67. Wednesday night, showers and possibly thunderstorms. Breezy with a low around 58. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms again with a high near 72. Thursday night, showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m., then more rain. Mostly cloudy with a low around 51.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140. Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes. A carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Can we turn the radio on?
Turn on the radio.
Welcome back this morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Welcome.
It's going to be good.
I want to be entertained.
This is radio.
You need to be entertained. I'm being entertaining.
Is that corrected? This is compelling radio.
You're listening to the radio.
Are we ready to start the show?
Start the show?
Start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Find out some energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, and more. Be sure to like them on Facebook, Jasper County REMC. Doing all kinds of good stuff for the community. Of course, when power goes out, they jump right on it and take care of business. Also want to mention portions of our streaming video this morning on YouTube and on 3 different Facebook pages, the Q98 Gold and Touhyville. You can see our smiling faces. Hi. You see Cheryl's heart. She wears it on her chest. So that's brought to us by our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. Now McCrispy strips are back. Check those out.
We're getting there.
Yep. So check those out.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm. Cheryl is dying to know when the McWraps will be back. So visit your Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, and in Hebron. Of course, use your McDonald's app. You'll be happy you did. Just telling you, you're going to save big money. You're going to save by getting some free stuff. You'll get your rewards points built up before you know it. I cannot recommend the app more. It's just so easy. I don't pull my wallet out when I drive up. I just go, put it in the app, and I'm all set. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season in DeMott, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Check out all the good stuff that they have there, including, as they just put out on their Facebook page, Carmi's Dips. They've been restocked.
Carmi's is good.
Yep.
Mhm.
Another Season put out a really cool shopping local thing yesterday. For every $1 spent at a local business, about 80 cents stays in the community. And that's important. They said, we love this community and are blessed to be a part of it. We hope to be around for many years to come. But the reality is that small businesses like ours have to be shopped in order to for that to happen. So, and I often talk about it. It's true. Small businesses have to be shopped by local people for them to stay in business. And I will remind small businesses that we here at Touhyville Media are a small business that relies on small businesses. So we've
small medium businesses to advertise and
local businesses.
Yeah.
We'll say, we've got the local folks listening. We know it. They sit and chit chat with us. They stop us on the street. They enter our contest. They have fun with us on Facebook and social media. They make sure to call us when things are going on in the community and they want to know what's happening. So I would say to the small businesses running things, many very quick to call when there's something going on. We're going to close early. We got to do this. Things are happening.
Right.
Don't forget those listeners that you want to hit also buy your products. So we are a small business that helps small businesses. So shop local when you're looking for your advertising as well. All right. Who gets the last laugh? The top reasons we're using AI, including making ourselves giggle.
Oh, I didn't even think of using it for that.
So, sometimes just for fun, we use it.
Sure.
But it is absolutely a learning tool. I mean, if you're one of those people that are just saying it's going to take away our jobs, and you're not looking, you're not paying attention. It is a tool you can use to grow your job, your business, your learning, all of it. So,
well, and dare I tell you that there was a piece that I was reading about yesterday that said ChatGPT is being used for shopping now. And they went, if Amazon gets a hold of that and you start using that, where can I get this thing the cheapest? Boop, here we go.
Yep.
I mean, whoo.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it works for sure. Yep. So number one answer, to look up the answer to a question. It works really well. I'm telling you, it's really a good move to use it to look things up, because it will also add to what you're asking.
Yeah.
It'll ask you follow-up questions.
Yeah, and that's the best part. Because instead of you doing it, like I said to you the other day when you were looking for a printer, I said, okay, ask if the ones are available at Best Buy, because we need a physical place. We're not just going to have someone drop it off here, and then what if it doesn't work? Or did it, what are the service things available and all that? Yeah.
To amuse yourself, 33% say they use ChatGPT just to amuse themselves. I've used it for that from time to time, just for fun. To get clarification on complex topics.
Yes,
for sure. Now, my go-to is YouTube.
I wonder if I could ask the tariff thing to it.
Oh, I'm sure.
And get it without political, left, right, and all that. That's
probably, but the problem is it takes all of its answers from the internet, so you have to watch out what's out there.
True.
Remember, we used Google AI to fool it into thinking meanings of weird phrases we came up with. So, but Yeah, my first go-to is still YouTube when I'm trying to figure out something complex, but ChatGPT is second for me.
Yeah.
To get step-by-step instructions. It's really good for that. Walk me through step-by-step on how to ... Really good for that.
Okay.
Translate text into another language. I never tried that.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, because I do that all the time, but I try to use Google and sometimes it doesn't get it. To translate, because so when I look something up in the Bible, and I look it up from NIV because I don't want it to sound like Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
A lot of the times the explanation or the interpretation is not correct. And if I go to Hebrew, which I think was the language at the time, I mean, I understand that there's Greek and stuff, but in terms of Hebrew, will give me the actual guts of the meaning of the word that they said.
Yeah,
and I understand. Then I understand like what he's trying to say based on the Hebrew language. So I use that a ton.
Well, and you probably only have to ask them to translate, John verse 3:16. Like it'll find all. You don't even have to type out the whole thing.
What they'll do is they'll give it to me in Hebrew so that I'm like, because there's different connotations based on different words that you use.
Sure, absolutely.
So yeah, I'm fascinated by that piece of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I learn a lot that way.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yep. Provide summaries of text. Absolutely. Give me. I'm gonna take all this, summarize it for me so I can tell somebody in 2 minutes. Yep. Draft or proofread written content for sure. Absolutely. Help with work-related tasks. 27% of people use it for that. That's low.
And when you say Chat GPT, there's an app, but you can also use it like Google.
Like online.
Like straight.
Right now I'm on chatgpt.com.
Right.
And I can type in anything, ask anything.
I said that because I think there's a lot of people that don't know, like, do I buy this as a,
Yeah, no, it's a free thing.
It's a free thing.
There are upgrades and you can pay for it, but I just use the free version. It's amazing what it can do for you. Assist in learning a new skill or a hobby. 26% of people use it for that. Get health advice. Wonder if it's hurting WebMD. Interesting. Get advice on a personal matter. I would never think to do that. To type into ChatGPT, a personal thing to get feedback on.
Think about it. If you were going locally, let's say you said, I'm thinking about getting divorced. How much is it going to cost me? Like, who's the best attorney locally? Do I have to go to a big city to get somebody to? I mean, we know.
Does
it's
anybody
Ned
else
Connor,
wonder
but...
why Cheryl went
No,
to
I'm
that?
We'd have to be married to get divorced.
This was the show, folks. So you were here, you lived it. No, I was thinking more of like personal matters, like feelings and things like that, like almost like therapy. Like like type in, hey, I'm this is what I'm dealing with, and how would I handle
really
it?
loved the way I answered. I was thinking
personal feelings, and you're like, yes, like looking up a divorce attorney. ChatGPT, how do I get him out of the house? How big of a flower box should I make to fit a husband?
Can I put him underneath the dirt of the flower bed?
How much water seal will cover the smell of a body?
Now we need your Keith Morrison voice.
Right. Yeah.
Are those flowers or are they?
What kind of fertilizer did she use? All right. Questions even AI can't answer. Okay, here we go. Great way to wrap up. What's actually in Subway tuna? How does Pete Davidson get women?
I asked that myself.
Yes. Why do we tell kids to never accept candy and then send them out on Halloween and say, go nuts? What is it that birds eat that make their poop so white? Who actually still gets TV Guide? And
oh my gosh.
And what's worse, going undrafted and not playing in the NFL, or getting drafted late by the Browns? It's the questions that I can't even answer. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we will end on a high note. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Okay, we got you covered.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Ida's Mexican cuisine in the heart of downtown Rensselaer. Whether you're enjoying Ida's secret family recipe, birria tacos, or any of their mouth-watering made-from-scratch menu items like burritos, enchiladas, or fajitas, no visit to Ida's is complete without one of their to-die-for margaritas. Made with freshly squeezed lime juice, served ice or frozen. Enjoy the sounds of live mariachi with a mariachi band from Chicago, performing from 5 until 8. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Ida's on their beautiful outdoor patio in the heart of downtown Rensselaer.
This is a paid sponsorship, not an endorsement by this program or station. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplain.us. Texting and rules for recurring automated text marketing messages. Messaging data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
If you've thought about trying Ozempic, Wegovy, or other GLP-1 medications, you probably know that they can be expensive and hard to get access to. But not anymore. There's this great company called Zelthy. They're 100% online, and if you qualify, their prescribers can prescribe medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive. That's right. No long wait to the doctor's office or pharmacy. Everything is shipped right to your door. Zelthy can also provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less. This is a great time to see if you qualify for GLP-1 medications with Zelthy, and all you have to do to get started is send them a text. Just text IMPACT to 200-300. Don't wait. Text right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text the word IMPACT to 200-300. That's IMPACT to 200-300. IMPACT to 200-300.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's Stephen Sherrill with you here. Portions of the show today brought to us by our friends over at Cripsey Head Start. Make sure you check them out. If you've got kids ages 3 to 5 coming up on the age 3, you want to find out what they're doing for kids all over Jasper, Newton, and Pulaski counties. That's KIRPC.net is the website. KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. All right. It is time for us to wrap things up for another Fun Time Tuesday, but we will never leave without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is brought to us by Conscious Souls. I read this yesterday and went, ooh, this resonated with me. Here's the truth. Most people don't have trust issues just because they're scared. They have, quote, I've seen this before and I'm not about to repeat the same mistake, wisdom. They've lived through the broken promises, through shifts in energy, the slow unraveling of people who said all the right things but did all the wrong ones. It's not about being bitter, it's about being awake. You learn to trust yourself more than empty words. You learn that protecting your peace isn't cold, it's necessary.
All right. And there you go. If you missed anything from today's show, it's on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, in wherever you find podcasts. Looking for Touhyville. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a super duper Tuesday. We will do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
This is the Q.